There has been a song that's been trending and being talked a lot for within the last few days and few weeks, ever since it came out on July 14th, called Try That in a Small Town by country singer Jason Aldean. Try That in a Small Town is a song where Jason is singing about any problematic things that someone might do. If you try that in a small town, everyone's going to know who you are. And this is basically recapping everything that's been happening since 2020, such as coronavirus pandemic, the Black Lives Matter situation, the riots, disagreements between parties, and any issues regarding racism or some other issues. And it's true. If someone caused a mass problem, such as starting a riot, or people were vandalizing the streets in New York City, or Los Angeles, or San Francisco, or Boston, or Philadelphia, or Chicago, it would be on the news for a few days, and people would broadcast it on CNN or Fox or ABC or NBC. It'll be trending on social media, and then around like a month later, people forget about it and move on with their lives. But if someone did that in a small town, everyone's going to hear about it and they're going to know about it. They're not going to forget about it. Such as the incident regarding Salvador Ramos and Robb Elementary school shooting that happened in Uvalde, Texas state. The locals knew about it, and then the world knew about it. And even though that town is known for even the hometown of actor Matthew McConaughey, people are going to remember it for the school shooting that Salvador Ramos started, which he ended up getting himself killed in the process. People are going to be remembering that, and in Uvalde, Texas, the school's going to remember it, the town's going to remember it, any citizen's going to remember it, Matthew McConaughey is going to remember it. If you heard on the news that someone was planning on going to kill someone, and someone famous, or maybe at their ex, and if someone tries to do that, and the cops had to get involved, or other people had to get involved to stop this, of course people are going to remember who that person is, whether that person suspect is alive or not. So, Jason Aldean made a pretty good song that had a lot of meaning behind it, and this used to be the common thing back in the day. Now it's everyone's just talking about how much, focusing on how much money they got, or what was singing about the woman, or or having a drink or that stuff. And you might know country music as a, yeah, I'll have a bottle of beer and a Mickey and I'll sing about my woman. Which this is completely different. And unfortunately, Jason Aldean had to get political about this. And this started, ever since this song came out, there were mixed reactions because of this. And some people were claiming the song was racist and they were targeting African American people and making claims that, oh, just because he was singing about the riots and that part situation and the crimes that were happening, and they were making this assumption and that it's usually African American people who do this. So it's the black and brown people who usually commit these kind of crimes. So people like actress and one of the hosts of the View talk show, Whoopi Goldberg, she was furious about this, and she was calling Jason Aldean racist, and had an argument with other hosts with a fellow co-host, and this did not turn out well. She stormed out, and Jason Aldean even had to fight Whoopi Goldberg online because she claimed his song was racist, which it is not. And there have been people who thought this and realized this is a song about supporting your fellow neighbors and support your local community, and especially those people who live in small towns can relate to this. Unfortunately, if someone talks about things about any problematic things that are going on in the world, including shootings and riots and violence, it's okay if it's a hip hop or rapper sings about it, but if it's a country person who sings about a political issue, then sharing his or her concerns about it, including people like Jason Aldean, apparently it's not okay. And people are saying, oh, that's racist. Because you hear about people, even Young Money artists like Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, or Drake, thinking about the shooting people or fighting people or rappers back in the day. They were like fighting the gang business, and they were like name dropping people and threatening to fight people, and I'm gonna kill this person. And they were also saying, I'm gonna knock this person up. I'm gonna kill this B word, and they didn't no, if they sung about any political issue, like any threatening songs, like where like someone's getting shot or killed or raped or beaten up or ganged up upon. It was okay if a hip hop artist said it, but if a country artist said something, yeah, it's not. And people have a big problem about it. So this is the trending on YouTube Music. Let's see what else is trending. Number 1, Delhi by Ice Spice, the same hip hop artist who is only known for sticking her tongue out like like a horny person. Sexual stuff. And she's only known for like making like 2 songs with Nicki Minaj. The first one was Princess Diana, which it had nothing to do with the Princess Diana, and it's just acting all horny. Treat me like royalty, and and of course that explicit stuff, since we're talking about rappers here. And that's all female rappers sing about these days. No self-respect. And of course, Delhi has nothing to do with Delhi. It mostly has to do with some part of her body. You can take your time, you'll figure it out. The second song she did with Nicki Minaj was on with the collab Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice, Barbie World, with the Aqua references to the original Barbie song. And there was cursing in it. And of course, since it's Nicki Minaj flexing money and the usually things she sings about. So the second song was Jason Aldean's song. The second one doesn't count. Number 3 happens to be this. Offset and Cardi B, Jealousy, which is basically just a trashy hip-hop song where Offset and Cardi B is just throwing their dirty laundry on the internet again. Yet again. Cheating rumors, blah blah blah. And there's number 4 is some hip-hop artist we don't really know about, who somehow just became famous, mostly to YouTube or TikTok. And who mostly it's of course singing about money, drugs, gangs, and sexualizing women. And number 5, Tekashi 6ix9ine with Kodak Black and Yali. Viral. Which, of course, Tekashi 6ix9ine deserves to be in jail. That's also the same guy who also tried to insult Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber just because they grew up with parents and he only grew up with the single parents. A single mother. And his song was trashy while Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber were singing about something more meaningful. It was not sexual. And at least this one, this is sort of worth it, but sort of seems kind of sexual. And Travis Scott recently had his new album come out, and basically had some artists including Drake on it, where Drake was insulting, throwing disses at Pusha T and Pharrell Williams. So Punjabi song, okay, this one kind of like a sexual song, but okay. At least we got foreign artists on getting attention, so they're worth it. More auto tune. Seven. Okay. This song's kind of worth it. Everyone wants to work with the BTS member these days, or a K-pop artist. Could that would not automatically get you, credit for working with a K-pop artist? I'm famous through that person, or this group, K-pop group. And formerly, Jungkook collaborated with pop singer-songwriter Charlie Puth on Left and Right. And now he features Lotto, which she is problematic. If you looked at some of her older tweets that happen to be racist towards Asians, typically Chinese, Tom McDonald, just another overrated YouTuber who's trying to act like a singer, like a rapper, who is known for insulting Eminem and then complimenting on the next, which is the exact same thing Machine Gun Kelly did back in 2018. And plus, he also dresses as Machine Gun Kelly before he changed his look to punk rock. And it's basically he's doing cultural appropriation. And he's not even a good rapper anyways. And plus, he had to use advertisement just to get famous. Post Malone. He has a new album coming out, so it would make sense if he was on it. So more Punjabi songs. And there's the African Americans insulting the Taliban, which that's probably going to get them canceled, especially Burna Boy. And at least we have another person who's worth it, Tyler Childers, which seems like an okay song. I might check it out, or though basically the rest are a whole bunch of garbage crap. Especially Ice Spice. And she only needs people like Nicki Minaj to get famous. Check out Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town song. Even if you don't like country, it's still a meaningful song. Listen to it. Give me your thoughts. And if you saying this song is offensive or racist, or anyway to you, you are the problem. Or you might have to think about it through a different viewpoints. And if you do have an issue with it, that means you are supporting violence which is never a good thing. And we need more people like Jason Aldean to make songs that have like a positive meaning behind it. Also, regarding supporting your local community, which if you are the target or the issue, your neighbors can support you. Because communities, they're supposed to be built up like this. If one person is dealing with an issue, we help thy neighbor, like we used to say. Which unfortunately we don't do that anymore, and this is how the world is turning out. It's turning all political and people, we need to do better. Any artists out there who want to make more uplifting, positive meaning songs, be like Jason Aldean and make something.